Good morning, lovely people of the internet. Welcome to another fantastic week. Today appeals to my Virgo sense of organisation and alignment, I suppose. It's the first of the month and it's a Monday. What could be better? I've printed out my new calendar. I've done my 30-day habit trackers for 4 little goals I've set myself this month. I've just been doing admin-y bits and pieces and catching up and getting organised for the week ahead. And I am now going out to the parcel shop and... no, not the parcel shop. I went to the parcel shop yesterday. What am I talking about? The post office today. The post office. Right, I have had a productive morning. It's 12:21. I've got 10 new listings up. I've just done a bit of packaging. I've sorted out my eBay packing area out the back. Don't know why I said packing like that with lots of a hand movement. Sorted that all out and emptied the bin and tidied that all up. So that's looking all nice. And I did my emails. I now have another 26 sitting in my inbox, but that's all right. I've prepped for Wednesday's video, which I'm going to film tomorrow. My hair's looking so long, isn't it? I'm actually not unhappy with the length particularly, although it is quite hot. But it would be nice to get a little trim at some point soon. Poor hairdressers, I think they're in beauty salons and everything. I mean, I understand why they're not open, but or not opening soon, but it must be really hard on them for work, you know. Excuse me yawning. It must be really hard on them, you know. Hopefully they're all getting some help, because I know a lot of them are self-employed, aren't they? So hopefully they're getting the self-employed grants and yeah. Oh, I know what I meant to show you before we go. These are my Marks and Spencer flowers from almost 2 weeks ago now. These ones I showed you at the beginning of last week. They are still pretty good, aren't they? Just dying off a little bit, this one. But considering how hot it is in my office in the afternoons, I think they've done pretty well. I have changed the water a couple of times. And they've drunk quite a lot of water. But I'm quite pleased with those ones. It was just a shame that the tulips and the irises died. I had to get rid of them after, what was it? Was it on the Tuesday? I think it was. They were pretty dead on the Monday actually. But yeah, I've got another delivery coming this week because it's fortnightly on Wednesday. And then I shall see. A lot of you have recommended Bloom and Wild for flower subscriptions. And I checked theirs and they do fortnightly as well. So I might have a look at theirs, I think, and see what I think of that. If I decide that the Marks and Spencer one isn't for me. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not £20 worth of flowers, but then you're paying for the delivery and stuff, aren't you? And at the moment we can't get out to get flowers that easily. I'm doing most of my shopping online, and I don't think you can buy flowers in your Tesco online delivery. Anyway, I'm going to have a quick tidy up in this kitchen, and I see I didn't even manage to empty the dishwasher this morning. I almost managed it and not quite. So yeah, quick tidy around the kitchen, and then I think I might hoover around the lounge, and then it will be time to stop for lunch. Look, can you see that? It's a plane trail. It's the first plane trail I've seen in the sky since lockdown. The world is out there, people. The world is out there. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I've come to Marks and Spencer's. It's my 24th wedding anniversary, and I thought I might get Ashley and me something nice to eat later. I'm in Marks and Spencer's. It's very exciting. It's also very empty. I don't think anybody knows it's open. I only came for food, really, but I thought, as it's all open, I'll have a look round. Isn't that a gorgeous colour of bra? Sort of that chartreuse green. Love it. Also seen some pyjamas that I really like over here as well. Love that top with aloha, and then the tropical print trousers. So nice. I really like this. It's like a loungewear wrap thing with big wide sleeves and just very drapey. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm literally the only customer I can see in this whole shop. Look. Empty. Loving it. I really like these. I'm trying to remember not to touch too much. little pouches with the initials on. I think they're lovely. They're £5, all different colours. Obviously I was looking at the one that says C. Aren't they lovely? Really nice. Loving these gold mules. Aren't they gorgeous? I don't want to pick one up that I'm not going to buy to turn over to look at the price, I'm afraid, so I can't at the moment, but aren't they lovely? I like these little ballet pumps as well. 3 different colours with the sort of woven effect. Really pretty. And espadrille wedges there. They're all between 19.50 and 22.50. All different colours. Lots of groovy trainers. Groovy. Did I just use the word groovy? I made myself sound like about 75 there. I really want to buy myself some peonies, but I've got flowers coming tomorrow, so I really can't justify £10 on peonies, which is a shame because they look absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness me, it's so hot. This is finished, the lemon verbena. And the new one has arrived. I got lemon and mint leaf, which is Bath and Body Works. I did pay £24 or something for it. However, lockdown, isn't it? Think of all the money I've saved. Sparkling lemon zest, spearmint leaves, verbena sprigs with essential oil. So it's pretty much the same as the other one, less creamy, but with a hint of mint, which is lovely. I'm not going to light it yet because it's just too damn hot, to be perfectly honest, to light a candle. It's 12 o'clock and I spent the whole morning going shopping to Marks and Spencer's, which was lovely, and I got some stuff for our anniversary. They used to do like really nice sort of cold fish platters with a bit of lobster and some big prawns and some calamari and stuff on. But they didn't seem to do that anymore. Just let me reach for my coffee. Oh. But yeah, they didn't have anything like that in there. I guess maybe because of lockdown, coronavirus, whatever. Anyway, so I got just some nice picnicky bits and pieces, and which I will show you when I unpack them shortly. Very nice loungewear, which you'll have seen in the clips, I think. I bought the kimono-y loungewear thing with a little vest and top pyjama type thingamajig. Got some empties because it's been the end of the month, hasn't it? There it was, the end of the month, and we didn't even notice it go by. What we did, really. But let me just pop you onto there. You're probably going to be too low down. That will be all right. Not perfect, but it will do. So, May empties and sales. Original Source shower gel, fresh sea salt and samphire. I must admit I didn't use that. Ashley must have used that. He likes the Original Source ones. So, Dove Invisible Dry Deodorant. I do like a Dove deodorant. I cannot find. Do you remember they made the compressed ones of these in cans about half the size of that? But they lasted for ages. I can't find the compressed ones anywhere. If anybody knows where you can get them, please let me know. That would be useful. Tresemme Hairspray. This was recommended by a viewer, I think. Quite liked it. It was not bad at all. Not as good as my Aveda Air Control, but also not 21 pounds a can. So that was a win. This serum I wouldn't buy again. It's from the Optimum range at Superdrug. I don't know why I bought it this time because I swear to God I've said before it was pleasant enough to use, but you can't see how much you've used, and it's very big bulky plastic packaging as well. Mind you, what isn't really, but yeah, I can't see how much you've used, so I wouldn't buy that again. This is nice stuff. Highly recommend this. The Nip and Fab Glycolic Fix Toner. This was the first time I tried this. I found this in TK Maxx. Normally I get the pads, but I really liked this. I get the extreme version. I think it's XX or extreme, the pads, but I actually really like this. I only paid £4.99 for this, and it was a nice change from using the pads, so yeah, I recommend that one. This was a beautiful body lotion. It was a Bath and Body Works one at Waikiki Beach Coconut. If they do a candle in that, I'm going to buy it because that smells delicious. What else have we got here? We've got an ordinary product, Gran Active Retinoid in Squalane. I wouldn't buy that again. It was just okay. I didn't feel like it did anything particularly amazing for my skin, so that's one that I wouldn't buy again. This was nice, Body Shop Almond Hand Cream. Really nice, enjoyed that a lot. Very nice product. Rimmel BB Matte. I think I've got one more of these left, and this was my absolutely holy grail base foundation. It's much more coverage than a BB cream, I would say, but I loved this one. Only the matte one, not the 9-in-1 version. Really did love. Something just fell over in the kitchen. Really did enjoy that. But weirdly, using this after not using it for a long time, I didn't love it as much as I used to. Isn't it funny how we go off things? A few brushes which I will pass on to my niece. They're not ones that I use anymore or have any particular use for. Just random brushes. A little facial spray, a hydrating L'Occitane toner, which was very pleasant. I kept that on my desk and just spritzed my face occasionally when I felt the need. Essence Lash Princess mascara, one of my favourite mascaras ever, and it's £3.40. What's not to like? This was an orange lipstick. I posted a picture of myself on Instagram wearing it. It's by e.l.f. and it's called Moisturising Orange Dream. It was a free gift with purchase. I ordered some bits with e.l.f. and it was a gift with purchase. I didn't order them for the gift, it just came, so I thought I'd try it. It looked horrible. I'll put the picture in here if I can find it. If you haven't seen it, I did put it on my Instagram and Facebook, which are both linked below. But yeah, the orange lipstick will be passed on. Not for me. Little Revolution palette. This was a grave disappointment. It's called the Renaissance Palette Night, and I loved the way it was like a little miniature evening bag. It's about credit card sized, but a little bit wider, but in actual size, and it's like a little purse thing. I didn't pay very much for it, and it's nice. It's got a mirror in and 5 colours, but there was something wrong with these eyeshadows. They just didn't blend. They had no colour payoff. They were really, really disappointing. So yeah, that was a fail, unfortunately. I'm glad I only paid half price for it or something. This was another free gift with purchase for Makeup Revolution, this one. That's what it looks like. This colour down here, which looks really interesting, is very, very disappointing. It's patchy, it's got barely any pigment. I've just rubbed my finger in that about 3 times and look, you hardly get anything from it. It's just really disappointing. The other shades are fine, but there's just nothing different or unusual or that I haven't already got in there. I really did like that orchid shade though, and I really wanted that to be way better than it was. So that's another one for passing on. Anyway, that's this month's empties. Well, it's about 4 o'clock. I have my hair up because it's been so hot. I've been sat in the office and oh, it's really very warm indeed. But the weather's due to break tomorrow, which is exciting in a way because there's an 80% chance of rain according to my phone, which would actually be quite nice because the grass... Sorry?
Do you want anything? Sorry.
No, I'm alright at the moment. Thank you all the same. What was I saying? Yeah, 80% chance of rain tomorrow according to my phone, which is quite nice because it has been very dry for the last 2 months. I think since lockdown it's rained once, quite lightly, I think I'm right in saying. So the grass particularly could really do with it. Let me show you what the grass is like. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it from up here, but it's looking very brown down there. But yeah, the next few days don't seem to be great, which I don't mind about. We've been very lucky really. I mean, it's lovely to have the sunshine, but variety is the spice of life, as they say, isn't it? And we could do with the rain, so that'll be okay. I'm actually blaming my brother for the bad weather. I said to him on the phone, he phoned up to wish us a happy anniversary an hour or so ago. And I said to him, it's your fault. And he said, what? I said, the bad weather. He said, why? I said, because I've just seen on Instagram that Amanda, that's his wife, has bought a swimming pool. One of these above ground ones, I think. And he said, oh God, yes, it's her fault then. So yeah, they've ordered that. My brother got the job that he had the interview for last week, which is brilliant news, very nice. So that means he gets his redundancy money and he's got a new job. So yay for that, really, really good news. I'm so happy for them, because that has been a big worry for them since, in addition to all the coronavirus stuff, you know, to lose your job as well. I know there's a lot of people out there who have done, obviously, but that's lovely news for him. I'm very pleased now, obviously celebrating with a swimming pool, so that's nice. I've had quite a productive day. I haven't done any eBay, but I've done lots of sorting and admin and tidying, and I did that video this morning which took me ages, which is the one you'll see tomorrow about the healthy food delivery service. I hope you've enjoyed that by the time you see this. And what else have I got to tell you? I don't think I've got anything to tell you at the moment. Marks and Spencer's this morning. It was quite interesting. Not been there at all since lockdown. I went there to get some nice food for Ashley and I to have for dinner for our anniversary, because obviously we can't go out for a meal or go away or anything like we normally do. Next year is our 25th wedding anniversary, silver wedding. Can't believe that. Surely I'm not old enough to have a silver wedding anniversary. That's insane, isn't it? But obviously I am. What was I saying? Where was I going with that? I don't even know where I was going with that. So yeah, Marks and Spencer's, it's very well organised. They have one door for going in, entering, one door for the exit, on different sides of the store. It's a big store with a food bit on the side, but the whole store was open, and apparently has been throughout the whole of lockdown. A couple of people put that in my comments last week. I didn't know that. I have to say, the whole store was very, only the food bit was busy. I think I did a couple of clips in the other bit and showed you how quiet it was. They've sort of rearranged the inside. It was all very open plan and lots of space between everything. There didn't seem to be nearly as much stock as normal. I think probably they're trying to clear out all the old winter stocks. There was quite a lot of sale going on. Nothing particularly exciting in the sale. I did have a quick look through, but yeah, very different from how it normally is. It didn't feel like there was loads of stock in there, so whether they're trying to clear out and then we'll refill it once it opens, but obviously they're going to have more open space in the shop. So yeah, the underwear department in particular was much more limited than it normally is, and also the I didn't go upstairs to homewares, but like the accessories bit with handbags and jewellery and that sort of thing, that was also very limited. But it was lovely to be in there. So this is my loungewear I bought today. I've got the shorts match the vest, but I haven't got those on because it's a little bit too chilly. Not chilly, that's the wrong word. But I haven't got them on. They're actually very short. They're probably only suitable for bed, pyjama type things. But I've got the kimono type top on and the vest top. And I really like both of them. They feel really nice, very sort of upmarket loungewear it feels like. Good morning, it's Wednesday. We had a very nice anniversary evening last night. We sat on the balcony and drank champagne and had our M&S picnicky food, which was lovely, really nice. It was nice to have an evening off from my diet, weight loss, healthy eating. But I didn't go too mad, so that was good. Just had some nice bits and pieces. I'm back on it today. I've got my next food delivery today. Don't know what I'm waiting for my 2-hour slot for that. I've also got my Marks and Spencer flowers being delivered today. Hoping they're a little bit better than last time. I hope they last a bit longer, but we shall see. In fact, I've still got the last ones. That's 2 weeks in. Let's show you those. They are going, I think, in the bin today. They are. Yeah, actually I might get another day or so out of them, we shall see. Yeah, so I suppose that's not bad, is it? 2 weeks for that lot. Perhaps I'm being too harsh. I think I might be being too harsh. Anyway, not going anywhere today, nowhere to go, nothing to see, minimal makeup, and trying out a new lip and cheek tint, which if I like it, I will share with you once I've given it a good go. And what else is happening today? eBay day. Lots of listing is planned today. Lots and lots of listing. So I suppose I better get on with it. It's 9:30 already and I've really done very little apart from get myself organised, tidy my desk a bit, look at some emails and generally get ready for the day. I'm sure like most of you who've been getting emails from various companies whose emailing lists you're subscribed to throughout this lockdown coronavirus situation. I'm on some of my favourite ones to receive have been the Trail Finders ones each week. They have been immensely professional. Trail Finders is a big travel company that we've travelled with a lot in the past, and just reading the letter from their founder and chairman this week, and I really like the bottom line, which says we can all look forward to better times when this plague leaves us, as all previous plagues have. I think that's so true, isn't it? We've just got to keep in mind that this won't last forever. It does feel like forever at the moment. Everything feels so, I mean, things are opening up again, but then there's the backdrop of the media telling us there's going to be a second peak and that it's going to get worse before it gets better and all that, and that's probably, you know, it's possibly true, but everything can't be on hold forever. And just when this plague leaves us, he says, and that's so true, it will leave, it will go away, it won't be here forever. That's something to hold on to, isn't it? I really feel as though I look at that vintage dress that I've just listed. It's certainly very evocative of the 1970s, isn't it? Maxi dress. I feel like I list so much. So in fact, I feel like I do everything slower since lockdown. I think I've really slowed down. I don't know if I've talked about that before, but I've had quite a good morning. Anyway, I've got 10 brand new listings up and listed, and I'm aiming for another 30 scheduled for today. I think I've only got, where am I up to? I've just changed, well, now I'm there. Listings, drafts. I've got 14 drafted so far, so another 15 to draft and then 30 to photograph. But I'm going to have a break for a bit. I'm going to go and watch some trash on the television and debobble a couple of things, I think. So much fun. This week's flowers have just arrived. These ones in particular are looking very bedraggled down there. Also, the box was a bit squashed and looked as though these sellotapes were like this. So it looked as though it had been open already, which isn't great. Anyway, I'm going to pop them in their water and see what they look like. They're here. I mean, they're not awful, but these ones are very, I mean, that looks well past its best, doesn't it? Bits are hanging off it. I know they will perk up because the ones yesterday perked, last week or the week before perked up, and the lilies aren't out yet, so they'll probably be okay. But these are really sorry looking specimens, aren't they? I don't think it does flowers any good to be put without water sent in the post. I think they're, I don't know, I don't want to spend £20 and receive something that looks like that, you know. I'm going to cancel it. Especially at this time of year, possibly in the winter it might not be so bad. They might last better without water, but I feel like once they've got to that sort of stage, look at the blooming state of this and this, even if they come back, I feel like it's done them some damage, you know. £20 is quite a lot of money to spend for that. It's 6:05 and I am brain dead. I have got only 30 new listings up, a little bit more than that maybe. Some were multiples, so that was good, but oh my god, absolutely brain dead. Honestly, I don't know how people do hundreds in a day. I have been ironing as well, and I was doing it quite slowly, but oh, I feel like I've been a really boring vlogger today. Probably all of this week actually, but I will endeavour to do better tomorrow, I promise. Ashley's home from work. It's getting on for 7 o'clock. No, yes, 5 to 7, and I'm running myself a lovely bath. Got a jacket potato in the oven for dinner because my mussel food order has literally only just arrived, so I decided to have a jacket potato tonight. And yeah, I'm running myself a bath with the Beauty Pie bath oil, which I haven't tried before, so I'm looking forward to that. Haven't had a bath for absolutely ages. It hasn't been the weather, but I just fancied it. It's about 10 degrees colder than yesterday. Also, William's got his final exam today, which he's very pleased about. It's 48 hours, so it's technically tomorrow as well, though I think he's going to try and finish it tonight. But I took him to Mcdonald's for lunch because McDonald's opened yesterday. I didn't have anything myself. It's only the drive-through that's open, and we went. They've got quite a good queuing system, and I think we're only queuing for about 20 minutes, something like that. It wasn't outrageously long, and he was very happy. He enjoyed his first post-lockdown McDonald's meal, so yeah, that was good. Right, I'm going to go and have my bath. Good morning. It's Thursday. It was lovely and sunny first thing. I seem to give you a weather report every single morning, don't I? Slightly obsessed with the weather at the moment. Guess there's not that much else to be obsessed about. I am on my way into town. Parked at Ashley's office, which is just over there, the yellow one. And I am on my way to Boots to get hay fever tablets. That's the main reason I've come into town. And I'm also going to go to Wilko's because I need a new notebook for an exciting new project that is at the moment inside my head and is later on going to be on paper, hopefully. And I might pop into Poundland for a couple of bits and pieces for cleaning. I'm having a lovely look around the skincare in Boots, and I'm trying to talk myself out of buying some masks because they're a third off. The oven has given up working, which is really, really annoying because we, as you know, are going to redo the kitchen, but we haven't even had the drawings done yet. We've got someone coming to do the drawings on Monday. But very preliminary, you know, just basic drawings, building drawings, because we're extending outwards for the kitchen. And they're also doing the drawings for the new entrance hall downstairs at the same time. And we need an oven before that. I mean, we're talking probably 6 to 8 months, I would think, before we get a kitchen, maybe even more than that. But it's going to be so long that it's going to be months, and we can't manage without the oven for that long. We got a double oven. It was here when we moved in, and the controls are really weird anyway. They're sort of too clever for their own trousers type of thing, really. This oven, they're both fan ovens. This one does not come up to temperature. It really hasn't properly worked since we've lived here. It works, but it just never seems to get up to temperature, the main oven. Now this one has started massively overheating, and I can't figure out why it overheats and then turns itself off, and I thought maybe it was an electronics problem, so I just thought maybe it needed resetting, so I turned it all off completely at the wall, so there's no electric going to it at all for 24 hours. And I've just switched it back on and it's done the exact same thing, and I've googled it, and I think it's an electronics problem, and also it's really old, although it looks quite snazzy. It was no doubt very expensive when the previous owners bought it, because all their appliances were very expensive. It's too old to get parts for. You can't get parts for it anymore, and I wouldn't even know, or Ashley wouldn't even know what part to even start replacing. So annoyingly, I think we're going to have to get a new temporary oven, because we might, in the new kitchen, do side-by-side ovens rather than one above the other. So I've just googled, and it's going to be like 250 quid for the most basic eye-level oven that we can get to slot into this gap. They're all sort of pretty standard size. We've got room for manoeuvre up here because there's more room in the gap than the oven fits. So that's annoying, but I guess we can use it and then probably sell it on when we come to doing the new kitchen, or we might even reuse it if we do decide to go. I don't know. Anyway, it just hasn't been a good time for it, but it's never a good time for something to stop working, is there? But One oven that's too cold and one that gets too hot and switches itself off. Bloody marvellous. You're very precariously balanced on top of a can of Almond hairspray. Let me show you what I bought this morning. Lots of hay fever tablets and some ibuprofen. That's the first thing. That's super exciting, isn't it? I bought this company, Super Duper. I've seen a couple of influencers talking about this. I don't know what, oh, it's 95%. My eyesight has definitely got worse over lockdown. Definitely, I really do need to go and get a test. 93% naturally derived, cruelty-free and vegan body wash, pure happiness. And it says fruit smoothers, coconut water, shea nut suds. It's practical and conscientious, like undeniably glamorous, apparently. Oh, that's unusual. Oh, I've never smelled anything like that before. It's quite nice. I couldn't tell you what that smells of. It's not quite fruity. It's very fresh. It's nice. Not fruity, not minty, but fresh and nice. That's very pleasant. I like that. I think that would be nice. I think Ashley will like that as well. So that's a nice shower gel. I got this, which is long-term viewers will know that I love these. They're like the Fresh range. The L'Oreal Smooth Sugars Glow Scrub. I've got a coffee one at the moment. I use this instead of a cleanser in the morning quite often. Incidentally, what is with bloody packaging at the moment? Look at the size of that box for that. I've got another one down here that I've left in the packaging, but that I'm going to talk about that in my favourites video next week, so I won't talk about that now. But honestly, that blimmin' packaging, are they trying to make you think? That's what I think they just are, aren't they? Anyway, I love this product. It was $9.99. Oh my god, that smells so nice. It's like a sugar scrub for your face. Horrible colour. It's really an uninspiring looking thing, but that just smells lovely. And I used this before when they first came out. I bought this because I was quite taken with it, and I bought then got the coffee one in the same range, and I'm using that at the moment. Nearly finished that one, and I haven't loved the coffee one quite as much, but this one is just lovely. The Smooth Sugars Glow Scrub. Oh god, lovely. I then got this vitamin C shot mask. I can't remember how much any of these things were. I think this was about £8. Oh, this one was, that was $9.99. I just said that. These were in the centre. I feel like $1.99 this was. Vitamin C shot fresh mix tissue mask brightens and evens complexion. The quantity of 1 bottle of serum for your skin. As if your skin can absorb 1 bottle of serum all at once. But hey, freshly mixed for you. So is there, oh yeah, there's a tissue mask in this bit at the top, and then this serum at the bottom, and there is quite a lot of serum in there, so that will probably give you at least 2 goes if you reseal it, I guess. So that looks nice. Looking forward to trying that one. I got this Moisture Bomb Eye Tissue Mask with orange juice and hyaluronic acid. Sounds quite tasty, doesn't it? Really sore eyes from hay fever recently, so I thought an eye mask would be quite nice. So that's that one. And then I got some also from the Super Duper range. I got this little Boots, sorry, not Boots, I can't read that. Oh, my eyesight. Hydrating Lemon Hand Gel. As hand gel is such a thing at the moment, I thought it would be nice to have some ones that actually smell nice. I also bought a very generic, just a standard hand gel. But this one, yeah, Hydrating Lemon. Let's see how that smells. Oh god, I don't think I've needed that much. Very anti-backed. Should have maybe waited for the alcohol to evaporate. Oh, that's quite nice. That's really lemony. That's very nice indeed. Ooh, I like that. That was more expensive than your average anti-bac, of course. That one was £1.50. This one was £2.50. I think I have one in the car, in my handbag, on my desk, all the places. and I think that's going to be an ongoing thing for a while, isn't it? So yeah, I thought it would be nice. Oh, that actually is quite moisturising. That's left behind like an, not quite oily, but certainly a moisturising feel, which is nice. So yeah, that one's good, super duper, and still smells lovely. Right, that's my little boots haul. Good morning, it's Friday. How is it Friday already? In one way this week seems to have been long, in another it's absolutely whizzed by. But it's one step closer to the charity shops reopening, which I know is sad. But honestly, if you'd seen the crap I've been listing, you'd know that I would be excited to be able to handpick my own stuff. Anyway, it's Friday morning, Ashley's gone to work. It's about 9 o'clock, I think. Is it 9 o'clock? Yes, it's exactly 9 o'clock. And I've had a Tesco order to get delivered, which I haven't put away yet. I need to do that. But I'm going to start the day with a bit of a pamper. I'm going to dye my roots, have a face mask, and do a body scrub. So, yeah, that's my plan for this morning. Because, look at those roots. They really need sorting out. Drive safely.
Got the keys to your house. Yep, got money, got credit card, got mum's credit card, that'll always come in handy. Here you go.
Oh, what did you... Okay. Thank you for that.
Yep.
And then next week I'm seeing my parents, which is nice. Very much looking forward to that, Emily. So that's something to look forward to as well, which is lovely. I don't know what to do now. I think I might watch a little bit of television and have a Diet Coke. All the excitement here. Nothing planned for this evening. We might watch a film actually. We've got a DVD of 1917, which we haven't watched yet, so might watch that one tonight. Good morning, it's Saturday, and I shouldn't be here. I'd realised as I went to take the footage off the camera and edit this week's weekly vlog, ready for you to see tomorrow, that I hadn't finished it off properly. So, here I am, finishing it off properly. And I will see you again on Monday for me, with a vlog next Sunday for you, and on Wednesday with a favourites video. I love a good favourites video. See you then, thanks for watching, bye bye.